Every time I look at you, I just don't know what to do when I see you. Since you came into my life, such a change in me I can't explain. Ever since I met you, while strolling through the park one sunny day, it was love when I first saw you, and this I really feel down deep inside. It's not often that I feel this way. Since you came into my life, you have now become a part of me, and I a part of you.
and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely when the dead alive ahead of me seemed impossible to face, and when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you and the world's alright with me. I just want to look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely
Way back there, about the picture.
Good afternoon. Before we begin our commencement exercises, we have several announcements. After the commencement ceremony is over, all graduates will receive their leis and congratulations in the baseball field. Graduates will be able to meet their friends and family under designated signs around the baseball field. We ask that the audience please, if possible, remain in your seats and keep the stairways and walkways clear throughout tonight's event. We would like to keep our graduates, family, and friends in a safe environment. Our commencement exercises will begin in a few minutes. Once it begins, please make sure that all cellular phones are in the off or on silent. Also, we ask to have all umbrellas closed during the processional out of viewing courtesy to others.
And Daphne, you guys can put you guys will put them on the side. You want to go there like that? Want to just put on the ground on the side? Yeah. Just put those there. time, you guys. Yeah.
Aloha everyone. If you could please take your seats, the ceremony will begin shortly.
Aloha kako. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Keaau High School's 20th annual commencement ceremony. My name is Fernando Martinez, a junior at Keaau High School.
And my name is Lexi K. Ramos, also a junior, and we will be your master and mistress of ceremony for tonight's special event. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates are about to enter the stadium. Please remain seated for the procession of graduates.
We begin tonight's festivities. Leading the class of 2023 is their class officers. President and Valedictorian Jiro Frederick Calso, Vice President Melody Padilla, Secretary Crystal Toyama, Treasurer and Valedictorian Catherine Nishida.
Following the class of 2023 valedictorians. This year's valedictorians are wearing the red, white, and blue cords and valedictorian medal, which signifies their academic award. Ira Mullins, Jigsaw Rhodes Bagawisan, Owen Corey Hernando, Rain Cairo Visaya, Delilah Martin.
Following these distinguished scholars wearing red, white, and blue cords are Keaau High School's Board of Education recipients and summa cum laude graduates. Board of Education diploma recipients and magna cum laude graduates wearing red, white, and blue cord signifying academic honors. Board of Education diploma recipients and cum laude graduates wearing red, white, and blue cord signifying academic honors. Wearing the gold stole and medallion signifying their membership in the National Honor Society.
Keaau High School is proud to recognize the CTE Program of Study Completers Pathway. These students have taken and successfully completed a Pathway Core course, and a related academic course. Designated with a red cord is Keaau High School Study Completer in the Health Service Pathway, and wearing the yellow cords are Keaau High School's Public and Human Services Completers. Students who completed their study in the Natural Resources Pathway are wearing the green cords. Designated with orange cords are students who completed their study in the Industrial and Engineering Technology Career Pathway.
Students who have participated in band for 4 years are wearing the black and red cord. Band also recognizes this year the students have participated since middle school, which is a total of 7 years with a red stole.
Wearing silver cords are students who academically received 3.0 or higher cumulative GPA, completed one college level course, and completed 3 years in the AVID program. Students who completed the AVID program and also served as AVID tutors are honored this year with a black and gold cord for the Principal's Service Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Keaau High School's class of 2023.
Outside around. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the posting of the national and state flags by Keaau High School's Cadet Corps Color Guard. Members of this year's Cadet Corps are Jordan Delos Reyes, Blair Grotkin, Faith Sands, Gracelyn Sands, and Joshua Westfall.
The class of 2023 requests that you remain standing to join them in singing the Star Spangled Banner and the state anthem, Hawaii Pono'i.
Please welcome on stage Jiro Frederick Calso, the 2023 class president, and Jigsaw Rhodes Bagawisan, the 2023 Associated Student Body president, to seat our graduates.
The audience may be seated.
This evening, we are honored to have with us special friends of Keaau High School and the class of 2023. Please hold your applause until all the guests have been introduced. Hawaii State Representative Gregory Ilagan. Hawaii County Board of Education Representative Kaimana Bakarse. Hawaii County District 3 Councilwoman Susan Lee Loy.
United States Marine Corps Staff Sergeant Leslie. United States Army Sergeant Aya. United States Navy Petty Officer Holly. United States Navy Seaman David Bates, class of 2021. United States Navy Seaman Apprentice Keiki Gu, class of 2022.
Keaau Keaau Pahoa Complex Area Superintendent Stacy Bello. Keaau Keaau Pahoa School District Educational Specialist Iwalani Harris. Keaau Keaau Pahoa School District Educational Specialist Elaine Higa.
Keaau Keaau Pahoa School District Educational Specialist Brendan Flores. Keaau Keaau Pahoa School School Renewal Specialist Christopher Ho.
Keaau Elementary School Principal Brandon Tanabe. Mountain View Elementary School Principal Adria Medeiros. Keaau Middle School Principal Greg Yonemori. Keaau Elementary School Vice Principal Crystal Motumura. Mountain View Elementary School Vice Principal Brian Alkane.
Keaau Middle School Vice Principal Christina McCracken. Keaau Middle School Vice Principal Debbie Collins. Keaau High School Principal Dean Ceballos.
Keaau High School Vice Principal Ron Jarvis. Keaau High School Vice Principal Anthony Ripka. Keaau High School Athletic Director Iris Maguire. Alumni of Ola'a School Harry Kim. Hawaii Community College Instructor Dana Smith. Keaau High School English Language Arts Teacher Elise Hannigan.
Finally, we proudly acknowledge the presence of our Keaau High School teachers, faculty, and staff. Thank you and mahalo for joining us this evening. We appreciate your presence on this special occasion.
In 1939, when Hawaii was a territory of the United States, Ola'a Elementary School opened its doors to the children of our community. As years passed, it became a kindergarten to ninth grade school and later became known as Keaau Elementary and Intermediate School. In 1998, Keaau Elementary School moved to their current location, and the site of what was once Ola'a Elementary School is now part of Keaau Middle School. Keaau High School opened its doors in 1999 with the first graduating class of 256 students in 2003. Over the years, our school has raised leaders, doctors, teachers, and so many more hardworking individuals that span over 84 years.
One of our very own, born and raised here when it was still known as Ola'a, served 24 years as County Director of Civil Defense, then later as the Mayor of Hawaii County for a total of 12 years. He was the voice of safety and reassurance for many in our community during hurricanes, earthquakes, and a worldwide pandemic. For many of us, he inspired us to dream big and to give back to our community. Harry Kim shares a unique relationship with Keaau High School. Mr. Kim was part of the group of people to break ground for the construction of this campus. He was also there to celebrate with the first graduating class of 2003. Throughout the years, he has visited our campus, spoke to our students, shared stories with our faculty, and inspired many to dream big and give back, because this community, our home, will always be part of our hearts.
We are honored to have Mr. Harry Kim as a guest here during our 20th annual graduation ceremony. As we look toward our future, we celebrate those who have come before us to pave our way. It is through their perseverance, hard work, pride, and determination that we are here today. Please welcome to the stage Harry Kim. We also call on stage Ms. Mika Ramos, class of 2011, Mr. Jonathan Segovia, class of 2013, Mr. Ian Van Cleve, class of 2006, and Ms. JC Carbonero from the first Keaau graduating class of 2003. They have returned to their alma mater and join us today as teachers of Keaau High School.
When your principal, dean, as I know him as a friend, called me and asked me if I could come, And I'll tell you, I felt, and I told them, "Are you kidding?" I feel honored and I feel privileged to be here. I've been to different parts of this world because of job, and every place I go, I tell them I come from the most beautiful place on God's given earth, Ola, Hawaii. For those of you who graduated today, congratulations, class of 2023. And I promise all of you, you will never forget where you're from. Unfortunately, because you're young, these feelings will come for you sooner than others. But for your audience and parents and grandparents and friends, they know what I say is of truth. No matter where you go in this world, no matter where you go in this world, you will find memories of warmth, beauty, togetherness, and caring that you will not find anywhere else in this world. And you will always remember that. Several years ago, I was asked by a teacher of the school, I was going to say law school, and I would say law school, to come and speak to the students. And I'll rehash very short of what I said to them. Always remember who you are. Remember who you surrounded with. And you will know that you come from a very special place, especially today. All of you, especially the audience, you know of the turmoil of the war because of people of ethnic background difference, behavior difference, looks difference, status difference. But in Pune, where you were born, some of you were lucky enough to look left and right, and you will see people of every ethnic group right here in this audience. But beyond that, you will see an acceptance of every ethnic group in the world. You will find that no place else but where you sit right now. So I thank you to the class of 2023. Remember who you are. Never mind of what people say. Remember who you are inside. Don't let people judge you by the clothes you wear, the house you have, the car you drive, or the job you have. Be who you are. And if you do that, you'll find yourself to be very proud of who you are. Even just seeing you walk in, I guarantee you, like so many of the audience, tremendous feeling of pride, tremendous feeling of warmth, tremendous feeling of aloha. I'll close with this. Long time ago, a Hawaiian lady by Auntie Pilahi Paki, when they were trying to find out what shall we do for Hawaii, where do we want to go after we became a state? And she said, someday the world will find out how special Hawaii is. Someday they will know that we have the key to togetherness, of acceptance of everybody. Someday they will know aloha is the key. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you for the honor of being here and talking to you and being home again. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kim. Our principal, Dean Ceballos, has successfully led Keaau High School through another school year. His dedication to the students, faculty, and staff, and community has helped to create a learning environment that we all are proud of. We call upon Mr. Ceballos to give the principal's message.
Okay. Whoop. The mic doesn't want me to talk. You guys are probably glad about that. All right. Well, aloha graduates, parents and guardians, community, and all of our honored guests. It is a great honor to be here on our 20th graduation ceremony. As you have heard from our groundbreaking Mayor Kim, our first class of graduates was 2003. It is wonderful to have a great representation from our community come to say good words to our graduates at this ceremony. Mr. Kim exemplifies what kind of great people come from our community and what great things they can and will accomplish. Mahalo for being a wonderful role model, Mr. Kim. Alongside Mr. Kim, we are blessed to have 14 alumni working at our school. You saw the 4 teachers that came, 1 educational assistant, and the rest are our sports coaches. The reason I bring this up is for our graduates to see how many success stories we have that come from Keaau High School. There are so many more we have not mentioned. Yes, graduates, you have an open door to your future, and we believe you all are going to become very successful. As a class, you've already had to work extremely hard to make it where you are today. You battled through what our whole country had to do over 100 years ago when the Spanish flu happened. COVID ended your 9th grade year, so you all had to do work from home and pick up packets of schoolwork at different locations to finish that year. Your home became your educational campus. Your 10th grade year started out with you having to be online, doing all your work from home. The second semester of your 10th grade year, you did come back to campus, but only on an A-B schedule. Yet through all of that, you are all here, finishing 13 years of public education at our stadium and graduating. Yes. This has taken grit and determination from all of you, and I am so very proud of you all for making it here today. Congratulations on pushing through. This is also my 13th year as the principal of Keaau High School. I am proud to say that the face of Keaau High School has changed because of students like you all showing everyone what a great set of young men and women attend this campus. For that, I wish to say mahalo nui for creating that change. We have always told you there are 4 promises we give you. The first one is, we promise to feed you, so we offered you breakfast and lunch every day. The second is, we gave you a chance at an education, and you all obviously made the best of that chance. The third thing is, every day is a new day. And the fourth, and the most important, is we love you all. Congratulations, 2023 Dragons. You made it, guys. You made it. Aloha.
Thank you, Mr. Ceballos. Completing 4 years of high school is an accomplishment in itself. Students who have excelled academically qualify for an honors recognition certificate. Students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 to 3.5 graduate cum laude, Latin for with honor. Students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.8 magna cum laude, or with great honor. Lastly, students with cumulative grade point averages of 3.8 or higher graduate summa cum laude, or with highest honor, and wear a red cord signifying academic excellence.
This afternoon, Keaau High School is proud to continue our school's academic legacy. 7 seniors who have distinguished themselves throughout their high school years in academic accomplishments. They have achieved the highest academic honor here at Keaau High School. Our first valedictorian to address us tonight is known for their robotics talent and soccer skills. Ira Roddy Mullins is the son of Rachel Roddy and Sky Mullins. He will be studying mechanical engineering at Colorado School of Mines in the fall. We welcome to the stage Ira Mullins as he delivers the first of the valedictorian address.
Some say, do what makes you happy. Do what brings you the most joy. While I think that is important, I have a slightly different message for you. I say, do what you find challenging. Do what brings you right up to your breaking point and beyond. Don't sit around and never discover where your limits are. Break them. Find something you're passionate about and devote yourself to it. There's a quote that has stuck with me. Find what you love and let it kill you. While this should not be taken literally, there is truth in it. If you give it all you have, leave nothing behind, then that is something to be proud of. That is something to be respected for. However, we are all products of our environment, influenced not only by our choices, but by the people and circumstances that surround us. I am profoundly grateful to everyone who has brought me to this point. First and foremost, my parents. I would quite literally not be anywhere without them. But seriously, I could not have asked for anybody better. You both have made me feel like anything was possible. I would also like to thank Mr. Bonowitz for his genuine excitement and curiosity, which always ignited my own. Ms. Hannigan for looking past my dyslexia to what I was actually saying. Ms. O'Brien for her enthusiasm, as well as all my other teachers who I did not mention but positively affected me. We are all standing here celebrating our graduation, but in a sense, it's just another day. Just one more moment, but hopefully that moment is the start of something great for each and every one of us. I wish you all the best of luck and hope you find something you can devote yourself to. Thank you.
Thank you, Ira. Our second valedictorian to address us tonight is known for their hard work and dedication as this year's Student Body Government President. Jigsaw Rhodes Bagawisan is the son of baby Arya and Rodel Bagawisan. He was a member of the Key Club and National Honor Society. Jigsaw will be attending Portland State University, pursuing biology and biotechnology. We welcome to the stage Jigsaw Rhodes Bagawisan as he delivers the second of the valedictorian address.
Thank you, Lexi. Time will fly. It'll go by fast. Blink and you'll miss it. The future is now, and every second counts. I took note of these warnings as soon as I stepped onto campus, but I think I didn't listen to them as much as I should have. I see myself running on the track for the Maltese in PE. I see the bleachers from where I played during pep band, and I see you all reminding me that it has come to an end. Though of course not forever. 13 years ago, we entered our first classroom. 8 years ago, we trekked the mountains of drama and swam across the oceans of I Need Attention, also called middle school. And 4 years ago, we started our hunt for answers on what will come next. The only way to make a new beginning is to leave the old behind. My years here at Keaau High have been a great pleasure, but it's time to move on. Class of 2023, take what you have learned into your future and use it to your advantage. That being said, I'm not ending this speech with anything sad, nothing too corny, nothing that might be or sound like a poem. I just want to say thank you to my parents. I couldn't be here without. Our books have reached their ends. Now we must start a new route. This totally isn't a poem, I'm just reading what I wrote. So I'm not doing anything to continue this joke. I wish you all my greatest hopes. Today, the years come to a close. 13 years to 8 to 4 to none. The real journey has just begun. Now I leave you with these final words. Congratulations on graduating, class of 2023. We've outgrown the drama. Let's enjoy what has occurred and know that you've earned this diploma. Once again, I thank my family for their support in all these years. I can't be more thankful. Also, I can't forget my peers. You've helped me through many obstacles. Class of 2023, I wish for whatever your future desires allow, and hopefully I will meet you again saying, look at me now. Thank you.
Thank you, Jigsaw. Our third valedictorian to address us tonight will be from Jiro Frederick Keaau. He is the son of Rochelle Keaau. He will be remembered as the class president and a member of the National Honor Society. Jiro will be attending the University of Hawaii at Manoa in the fall, pursuing a degree in communication. We welcome to the stage Jiro Frederick Keaau as he delivers the third of the valedictorian address.
Good evening, everyone. Time sure flew by, didn't it? I never really felt it until this year. Although this journey has been a roller coaster ride, it is truly an honor to obtain this achievement. High school has taught me various things, like cherishing every single moment, and that, yes, education is a main priority, but just live your life to the fullest. First, I would like to thank all my teachers for their guidance and motivation throughout the years. I learned quite a handful, and they will come in handy in the long run. I most certainly want to give a huge thanks to Miss Hannigan. Not only did she help improve my horrible English, but she taught me how to be a leader for this class. Ever since I stepped foot onto this campus, I have always been so shy and quiet. I still am, somewhat, but she boosted my confidence for the better. Next, I know my friends are behind me, but thank you for putting up with me and my craziness of a personality. I will forever cherish all the memories we have shared, and I will miss being with you guys every single day, but at least we have our phones. Don't get me started with time differences. Lastly, I would like to thank my wonderful family. My older brother and sister, Justin and Maria, have been my role models ever since I was younger, and they still are, but my main role model is my mom. My superwoman and #1 stan that has raised me to be who I am today. She has raised her 3 children, me being the final one, to be giving this speech here on this field. Before I conclude, here are my words of advice to the underclassmen and incoming freshmen. Your time in high school will go by faster than you think. And I always say this, but be involved academically, not dramatically. I am Jiro Frederick Keaau, the third and final Keaau to graduate as a valedictorian from Keaau High. Thank you.
Thank you, Jiro. Our fourth valedictorian had a very busy high school career. As a class officer, they were also a member of HOSA. They were also an athletic star participating in cross-country, soccer, and track and field. Catherine Nishida is the daughter of Carrie and Paula Nishida. She'll be studying nursing as well as pursuing their studies in music at Corbin University. We welcome to the stage Catherine Nishida as she delivers the fourth of the valedictorian address.
Hello, everyone. As a valedictorian, it is my honor to deliver a speech that will be forgotten as soon as you all leave the ceremony this evening. First and foremost, I'd like to give a shout out to all the parents and guardians who are breathing a sigh of relief right now. Congratulations! You made it through the sleepless nights of homework, the stressful college applications, and the awkward parent-teacher conferences. I also want to take a moment to thank our teachers for putting up with us for 4 long years. Let's face it, we weren't always the easiest students to deal with, but they persevered, and now we're all slightly less clueless than we were when we started. In closing, I want to leave you all with a piece of advice. Remember, life is short, so make sure to enjoy it to the fullest, but not too much, because then you'll end up like me, doing nothing, and then slowly transitioning to doing a lot of things, and then trying to raise your GPA. Yeah. Anyways, thank you and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Catherine. Our next valedictorian is Owen Corey Hernando. Owen is the son of Oscar and Elsie Hernando, a member of the National Honor Society. He also participated on the football, volleyball, and basketball teams. Owen will be serving our country through the United States Air Force as he pursues his career in aviation, engineering, and business. We welcome to the stage Owen Corey Hernando as he delivers the fifth of the valedictorian address.
Good evening, family and friends. Man, this school year has gone real fast for us. I'm sure most of you guys can relate due to, COVID. Like, I thought we all were gonna have 1 week of break, then it turned into 2, and then 3. Now we're all seniors here today, graduating. When y'all say time will fly by fast, it will. So to all you underclassmen here today, my advice for you guys is to enjoy every single bit of your guys' high school year, because once you graduate, it's gone and you can't take it back. I want you guys to make the best of your guys' high school years with as many memories as you can make. Although this school year has gone by fast, these past 4 years have been a heck of a journey. Not to just me, but my fellow classmates who are behind me as well. Going through sleepless nights trying to scramble and finish work just to get that grade you want, or late night partying in the backyard of your house, or in the front, no matter. But in the end, with that perseverance, we did it all. And now we're here today, graduating. Before I conclude my speech, I'd like to thank my friends for the memories we had, especially Team NGM, for those crazy rides, like Bayfront. I'd like to also thank my girlfriend for supporting me, my 3 little brothers who look up to me, and my manang, who is currently in the Navy. I just want to thank her for being the role model for me since the day one. Lastly, Mom, Dad, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for those sacrifices you made. I can't explain how beyond thankful I am to have you as my parents. Without you guys, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I love you guys for everything you guys do. Thank you. And to my fellow classmates behind me, this chapter of our life is closing. New doors are opening. And good luck on your journey as this new chapter of your life starts. It's not a goodbye. It's I'll see you guys around. Thank you.
Thank you, Owen. President of the STEM Club, our next valedictorian is a STEM honors graduate, as well as a Citizen Scholar honoree. Rain Cairo Visaya is the son of Romeo and Karen Visaya. He'll be pursuing a degree in data science and entrepreneurship at the University of Hawaii at Hilo in the fall. We welcome to the stage Rain Cairo Visaya as he delivers the 6th of the valedictorian address.
I would like to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to my dear relatives, friends, distinguished guests, esteemed teachers, and dedicated school staff. Your unwavering support and encouragement have been invaluable for this journey. I am grateful for your presence here today. I am also especially grateful to my family, who have stood by me through thick and thin, especially scoldings from my mom. Nonetheless, they raised me right to achieve what I would not have been able to achieve. And also, I would like to congratulate to you the class of 2023, the OGs here in high school. To those who sacrificed their weekends, breaks, to diligently work on assignments and projects, those who sought knowledge beyond the confines of their classroom, those who juggled academics, athletics, and more responsibilities. I swear, do they have any sleeping hours? From my boy, Chef G, from the movie Ratatouille, I had this quote. From the wise words of him states, "You must not let anyone define your limits. Because of where you come from, your limit is only your soul. Strive for yourself. It is our aspirations, our endeavors, and our passions that propel us forward. Let us carry out these words when we bring ourselves out to the world. We are full of curiosity, wonder, and adventure. Let's never stop learning, never stop inspiring."
Thank you, Rain. Our final valedictorian to address us tonight is from Delilah Maria Martin. Delilah is a daughter of Jessica Swearingen. An avid athlete, she participated in football, paddling, water polo, and weightlifting. She will be attending Grand Canyon University pursuing a degree in biology with an emphasis on pre-physician's assistant. We welcome to the stage Delilah Martin as she delivers the 7th of the valedictorian address.
Good evening, everyone. The first time I stepped on a campus, I had my siblings. I was the one being looked out for. I was the freshman. I was the baby. As time passed, there were less of us because one by one, they grew up and graduated. Here I am now, the youngest sibling not to only graduate, but have the honor of giving this speech. Although these past 4 years of school were a mess with COVID and long-distance learning, my fellow classmates and I persevered and finished out our year with a bang. The school year came to an end quickly, and I would often get the question, are you counting down the days till graduation? And honestly, no, I wasn't. Don't get me wrong, I was ready to graduate, but wasn't counting the date nor dreading school. I was simply trying to enjoy it. It's crazy to think that we're never going to all be together like this in one place again. We spent the last 4 years together, and this is it. I haven't always had a crowd standing behind me cheering my name, so I would like to point out a few people that I owe gratitude to. To the people who encouraged me during difficult times and always pushed me to do my best, whether for sports, school, or my simple well-being. My mom. She was my first teacher and my first friend. I'd like to thank her for always standing by me, always hyping me up, and being my best friend when I felt the most alone. She's taught me how to stay strong and has set a primal example of what being independent truly means. I only hope to make her proud. Mr. Raposo, for teaching me many lessons that I will carry throughout my life. He has made me so angry at times because I was wrong and he was right and I didn't want to admit it. He's been a father figure for me and has looked after me like his own. That's more than I could have asked for, but it's definitely what I needed. I may physically be way taller, but I'll always look up to you. I'd like to thank my coaches for helping me build a positive, open mind towards the world. They've pushed me to my limits and sometimes beyond them. However, it has all contributed to who I am as a person today. To say the least, high school has been a mosaic of emotions, a dramatic roller coaster full of ups and downs, but every moment was cherished and I wouldn't change a single thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Delilah. This year's commencement speaker embodies the uniqueness of our Cougar history and legacy. She is a teacher known for being nurturing and caring from the moment you step into her classroom. She has taught English here at Keaau High School for the past 10 years and has been the Dragon's advisor for the past 4 years. She is also a proud parent of a Cougar alumni, a graduating senior, and a sophomore. Let's give a warm welcome to Mrs. Elise Hannigan.
Thanks, band. Okay, can you hold this for me, Fernando, please? Not the mic, but this thing for a minute. This thing, so I can set this down. Thank you. I got the mic. We're good there. Thank you. Okay. Hello, students, fellow parents, family members, teachers and staff, community members, and honored guests. I'm honored to be standing here in front of you today as we celebrate this moment in time. I'm an English teacher, so I'm going to start by telling you a story. It's a story of a pretty epic journey that led these young people to where they are seated today. Most of you are pretty familiar with it. Once upon a time, in 2010, a group of students were enrolled into kindergarten. The days were pretty long, but it wasn't too bad because they were given 17 extra Fridays off of school. They were taught how to read and write their names. They were told how to stand in lines nicely with their hands behind their backs. The year went by quickly, and before you knew it, it was time for first grade. First grade was a breeze, except for something about a loss of education from the year before, which caused extended learning time, meaning that the little 5- and 6-year-olds were put in school for longer days, and the Fridays off were no more. Second grade introduced something called restructuring, which was a big word that meant the students were given monthly tests to check their reading and math, And then in 3rd grade, even more testing happened, as they were one of the first classes who were given the Smarter Balanced exam. Even with all those tests, things were going pretty smoothly until 4th grade, when both Hurricane Isel and a lava flow heading toward Pahoa caused school to be shut down for a little bit. 5th grade was great. Testing was no problem by this time. There were field trips and Hawikes and graduations. And then middle school, the dark years. 6th grade was spent trying to adjust to the school and to each other since the 2 elementary schools had joined. 7th grade felt great. There was that one missile crisis day, and then in May things got pretty crazy with earthquakes and the Leilani Estates lava, but before they knew it, it was time for 8th grade. 8th grade started a little late because of Hurricane Lane, but then they were known as the big kids on campus. Yes, there was still testing, but whatever. They had another graduation. And high school, 9th grade. They were put into classes, invited to play sports. They were young, but they were high schoolers. Pretty soon, spring break started, and then the students were told not to come back. And then 10th grade. Again, they were not allowed back. They were forced to learn online, and then they were allowed back, but only some of them at a time. But they got through the year. And then 11th grade, which should have been normal, but wasn't, with 6-foot rules and masks, and senior year. Like a flash, Mauna Loa erupted, there was a lot of rain, and then it was done, and they were given a graduation ceremony. Wait. That wasn't a very good story, was it? There were 3 lava flows, 2 hurricanes, a worldwide pandemic. You couldn't sell that story to Hollywood. I mean, it's unbelievable, incredible. No one would buy it. But it's also not such a good story because it's passive. And in storytelling, we try to avoid passive construction. Because with passive construction, you only hear the story of what was done to your characters, not what they did. So I am going to do what every English teacher throughout the entire last 13 years has tried to get you guys to do. I'm going to revise it. I'm going to make it active. When you started kindergarten, there were a lot of you. You were nenes and eos, and you were the biggest classes the elementary schools had ever had. You ran and you played and you learned and you laughed. You danced to silly songs that would probably embarrass you now. When classmates were sad, you surrounded them in hugs and invited them to play. You continued through elementary school, and you scored better on testing than anyone expected you to. Yes, some of you were behind, but you kept learning. You kept moving forward. You made friends, some who stayed, some who left. You went on field trips. Many of you did Mighty Milers. You performed in Hawikes and sang I'm Only One Call Away at 5th grade graduation. You moved on to middle school, and you started band and other electives. You became Green Waves. You danced in talent shows. You made even more friends when the 2 elementary schools combined. You played sports like soccer and track. You held dances where Owen's dad was the best DJ. You graduated again. And then high school. You became Cougars, but also the class of 2023 Dragons. You were the first class ever to win homecoming as 9th graders. Yeah, that's a big deal. But wait, it gets better. In 9th grade, Sully and Isaiah read the parts of Romeo and Juliet cover to cover in Shakespearean English. Luke did similarly in 5th period and then went on to perform in numerous plays at the school and in the community. In 9th grade, Owen and Dason used to compete with each other to see who could get their work done first and who could get their highest score on all of their assignments. Yes, that happened. In 9th grade, Jaden, Jason, and Kaliko made me promise that if I ever spoke at their graduation, I would make sure to tell everyone that they were, oh gosh, this is going to be embarrassing, Hammers. See you guys? I didn't forget. In 9th grade, you saved up your dragon dollars and fought to be first in line to make sure you could get that Arizona iced tea before it ran out. And then came 10th grade. And yes, It was weird, but you made it work. Some of you learned completely on your own. If the lessons on Acellus couldn't teach you what you needed, you turned to the internet. Others of you went to class online. You attended Google Meets for an entire semester, and all we knew you as was the first letter of your name in a circle with a black screen behind it. Some of you got creative with your profile pictures. Some of you even got creative with your classes. If you didn't know the answers, you helped each other out on your massive Discord group chats, which you swore to me was using your resources. The second half of 10th grade, you adjusted yet again. You came back to school and you made your small classes work. You brought life back to the campus. And then 11th grade, you competed in homecoming and you won again. In 11th grade, Delilah and Addie brought Hawaii to England and paddled in front of the Queen. In 11th grade, Lana and Taylor got tricked into writing an entire essay while the rest of the class played along because they forgot it was April Fool's Day and they came late to class. In 11th grade, the class officers and the prom committee, shout out to Jasmine, made our school the only Big Island public school to successfully plan and have a prom off campus that year. That summer, Caleb, Delilah, and Malachi went on a school trip all the way to Iceland. Ira spent his summer at Stanford. And suddenly, it was senior year. Senior year, Oren and Shayla planted over 2,000 trees on the slopes of Mauna Kea through their internship with the Forest Reserve. Senior year, the robotics team, Matthew, Rain, EJ, and Ira won the Innovate Award at the state tournament. Senior year, Foppo won the Biff Defensive Player of the Year Award and signed a letter of intent to play college football. Senior year, Mark, Lehua, Melody, and John became the first students from Keaau to pass the seal of biliteracy test. Senior year, you worked at Target, at T-Presso, in Hilo, in Keaau. Your class had more people with jobs, more people already working toward being productive members of society than any other graduating class. And senior year, yet again, you won homecoming, making the class of 2023 Dragons the first ever class to win homecoming every year of high school. You made it here. You made us proud. And here we are. That story is a lot better. That's the story I want everyone to remember. You see, through all of those unbelievable, incredible events like lava and hurricane and pandemics, you guys did unbelievable, incredible things. Those other things happened, but that's not your story. And this is my last lesson to you. Life is always going to throw things at you. Bad stuff is going to happen. Storms will come, lava will flow, but you are not passive. You are active, and your story is not defined by the events that happen to you, but by the things that you are able to accomplish in spite of them. That is the story that I want to read, and I cannot wait to see your next chapter. I wish you all nothing but the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hannigan. We now call upon Stacy Bello, our Keaau Pahoa Complex Area Superintendent, who is here with us today on behalf of the Hawaii Department of Education. We also call upon Mr. Ceballos, our principal, for the presentation of the class of 2023.
All right, here we go, guys. With the authority vested in me as the principal of Keaau High School, I certify that the students before you have met the academic requirements and fiscal obligations of Keaau High School and the Department of Education. It is with honor and pride, Cougar pride, that I present this senior class to you, Ms. Bella.
Thank you, Principal Ceballos. With the authority vested in me by the Board of Education and the Department of Education, it is my honor to officially accept this class, the class of 2023, as having fulfilled all of the requirements for graduation. Keaau High School, class of 2023, congratulations.
We call upon Vice Principals Mr. Anthony Ripka and Mr. Jarvis, as well as Athletic Director Mrs. Iris McGuire, to join Mrs. Ceballos for the class of 2023 awarding of diplomas.
You're gonna have to hold this.
Jiro Frederick Calso.
Crystal Toyama.
Ira Mullins.
Owen Corey Hernando.
Delilah Martin. Melody Padilla.
Catherine Nishida.
Jixel Rose Bagawisan.
Rain Cairo Visaya.
Rocky Abadilla.
Jaden Abel.
Hunter Asia.
Solomon Adlawan.
Kanoy Adolfo.
Shailene Aglacalan.
Sarai Aguiar.
Niani Asui Mendoza.
Ala Amoylani Akina Elaban.
V. Alatini.
Juan Allen.
Kelson Andaya.
Brock Andrew.
Jamelin Aulalagi.
Cheyenne Arnold.
Pasha Aruda.
Kristen Asagra.
Pono Ascension Hargrove.
Everett Jace Ayap.
Ziggy Baka Bakalinikov.
Jasmine Balo.
Kaliko Bages Ishibashi.
Ariana Beatty.
Rennie J. Bernal.
Tyler Bills.
Pierre Bolden.
Luke Bonner.
Matthew Bowen.
Keenan Bumatai.
McKenna Burke.
Sullivan Burns.
Rochelle Kalimquim.
Odin Canio.
Leslie Casaneta Santos.
Shidel Castilla Shori.
Dason Castro.
Rabchi Chipiu.
Janaya Cho.
Brighton Christensen.
Micah Collier.
Lovey Laika Coloma.
Gabrielle Coltis.
Isaiah Dakupian.
Tatum Davis.
Desha Daiwan.
Alexis D'Souza.
Anastasia D'Souza.
Keala Dean.
Mark Lionel De La Cruz.
Ikaika De Vera Rieta.
Magnus Domingo.
Radeline Dukulan.
Kason Eckert.
Soyen Ednes.
Alyssa Eggers.
Amarina Isa.
Oliver Falling.
Aubrey Feliciano.
Sayla Fisher.
Emily Fleishard.
Roland Mark Francisco Ganatisi.
Ivana Fukunaga.
Caleb Gaines.
Axel James Galvez.
Angelica Gamilo.
Pelican George.
Makaya Gonzalez.
Makani Gonzalez.
Zoe Gonzalez.
Nathaniel Hara.
Melody Harada Solmarin.
Shaila Hawanio Rosa.
Jonathan Haver.
Sir Trey John Sebastian Hefele Boynton.
Maria Delisa Hernandez.
Trey Hill.
Jasmine Hinez.
Annalise Hogan.
Josiah Ho'ohuli.
William Ho'ohuli III.
Walter Ho'opi'i III.
Jeffrey Horner.
Kapulele Hua Makamai Indreginal.
Yasmin Jean-Pierre.
Dominique Jennings.
Keisha Joseph.
Keanu Keaau.
Talia Keaau.
Hilani Kahalevai Kavelu.
Jaden Kahakua.
Tiare Kalani Jail.
Joshua Kahoali'i.
Talia Kaliko.
Shaylin Kawamoro.
Khalil Kempkupka.
Mara Keli'i Kuli.
Jadelyn Kim.
Angelique Keaau.
Shane Kobayashi.
Dana Kinoshita.
Kiana Lee Lani Labrador Torres.
Oren Kuratsu.
Sage Lambert.
Jimwell Lactoen.
Shalena Libaga.
Tevita Lavemai.
David Liusa.
Lakisha Likichi.
Salote Nui.
Cassidy Lucas.
Kaani Mae Victorino.
Joseph Lyman Jr.
Patrick Mama Ia.
Kainui Makekau.
Kavika Martinez Alameda.
Diamond Manners Gonzalez.
Vinny Mendez.
Matthew Mekuli.
Shyla Mercado.
Ivory Mendoza.
Crystal Nakamoto.
Mark Lester Moreno.
Kaimana Napiha'a.
Chase Lee Nakila Victorino.
Shaden Navora Huna.
Charlie N. Narvaez. Chacha.
Mana Ali'i Nerveza.
Jason Nerveza.
Gracie Nobriga.
Haley Neves.
Hillary Oshiro.
Paris Brooke Owana.
Jaden Pablo Valdez.
Faapo Oti.
Charity Paishan.
Shane Padilla.
Reginald Parks Jr.
Lana Palacio.
Charday Pauline.
Zaisha Pavao.
Isaac Pereira.
Alexis Peterson.
Patrick Percanso IV.
Alicia Pickens.
Abigail Pickett.
Lerayan Pilias.
Paige Pomeroy.
Armel Posa Jr.
Taylor Pratt.
Malachi Pong.
Rizea Prado.
Ivory Quesada.
Jacob Quintal Jr.
Josiah Santiago Ramones. Roja.
Johnny Raposa.
Tierney Respicio.
Shailene Rios.
Peter Rivera III.
Noah Rivera.
Kelly Robinson Mercurio.
Anthony Robinson.
William Rosa.
Rain Safri.
Jermaine Tyler Saladino.
Keaau Sanchez.
Brianna Santiago.
David Santiago.
Jamie Lynn Santos.
Jonaya Zaragoza.
Calvin Schlitzler Lopez Jr.
Alexandria Scalacci.
Harold Seals III.
Luke Seabrook.
Matthew Saw.
Amia Shepard.
Trevor Shimaoka.
Arietta Shipman.
Greg Shirai.
Trixan Snyder.
Aliyah Souza Carson.
Adelaide Stebbins.
Richard Subika III.
Ocean Thornton.
Malachi Torres.
Bryce Trang.
Damian Tran.
Julian Marie Tunois.
Janice Truesdale.
Christian Spider-Man Ventura.
Kiana Ventura.
Jasmine Nicole Visaya.
RJ Visaya.
Yasmin Yadao.
Joshua Weber.
Chantel Wichelming.
Jante Willems.
Maya Williams.
Colton Wilson.
Kaden Wong Yuen.
Kukani Nui Makakoa Ikapono Wong.
Olivia Yasutake.
Ethan Yamaguchi.
Thank you, Mr. Ceballos, Mr. Ripka, Mr. Jarvis, and Ms. McGuire. We would like to call up the class of 2023 class president to give tonight's closing speech.
Good evening again. I would like to thank the amazing people who have made this ceremony possible. As the senior class president, I would like to say a couple of words to my fellow peers. Congratulations, class of 2023. Today marks the end of yet another important chapter of our lives. We have worked hard and made it so far. I can't wait to see what journeys you all shall embark on soon. Just know that I am proud of each and every one of you. It was my pleasure to be your class president ever since sophomore year. At first, it was quite challenging due to the pandemic, but I am proud that we all have pushed through those difficult times. Now look at where we are now. I may not have been the class president for all 4 years, but I want to thank Jermaine Saladino for leading us during freshman year. I also want to thank my fellow officers throughout the years for all their help and input. Lastly, I would like to give a huge thanks to our advisors, Ms. Hannigan and Mr. Suzuki, for all that they have done to make our activities and events possible throughout the years. We couldn't have done it without them. As Ms. Hannigan mentioned, our class shall leave our legacy here by being the first freshman class of Keaau High to win homecoming and the first class to win homecoming during all of the years we were here. Well, that's it. I am Juro Frederick Calso, Senior Class President, signing off. Thank you.
The class of 2023 will continue the tradition of Cougars who have come to this special moment. Upon graduation, the tassel is placed from right to left to signify the love they will always feel for their alma mater. Jiro and Jigsaw, as your final act as class president and 2023 Associated Student Body President, please lead the class of 2023 in the turning of the tassel.
We have reached a crossroad in a journey of life. For the past few years, we have shared this beautiful campus together. It is time for all of you to leave high school behind and follow where your future leads you. Sometimes in life will feel like a maze, and you may feel like you've lost your way. Just remember, you are part of a very special legacy. You are part of a legacy that once dreamed that one day things will be better.
No matter what is next, you can surround yourself with all the stories and memories of the past as you write your own stories to guide us into the future. The class of 2023 has chosen and sing their rendition of their class song, One Day by Matis Yahoo.
Leading the graduates of Keaau High School are song leaders Kanoy Adolfo, Janice Truesdell, Paris Brooke Owana, and Kithana Fukunaga. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the class of 2023 with their class song.
Please remain standing for Keaau High School's alma mater. Thank you, class of 2023. At this time, we ask our teachers, faculty, and staff to make their way for the traditional Cougar Farewell Walk. Please remain seated for your safety and the safety of others as our teachers, faculty, and staff make their way to their designated places. We have several announcements before we conclude this evening's festivities.
After the recessional, the graduates will be waiting for their family and friends in the baseball field located to your left. You may meet your graduate under the letters that are posted in alphabetical order around the baseball field's fence. We ask that during the recessional, for safety purposes, please remain in your seats and keep the walkways clear. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that those who are able, please stand for the removal of the National Guard and state flags by Keaau High School's Cadet Corps Color Guard.
Please remain standing for Keaau High School's alma mater. We invite our alumni from the past 20 years to join with our newest alumni in this great honor. On behalf of Keaau High School, congratulations to the class of 2023. We wish you the very best in all that you do, and we will truly miss you all.
We thank you for sharing this special moment with our graduates. You have helped make this evening truly memorable. We ask that as you make your way home this evening, that you drive safely.
Good night, everyone.
So much. You guys are beautiful.
Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that chick that's rockin' kicks? She gotta be from out of town. So hard with my girls on around me. It's definitely not a Nashville party. Cause all I see is the letter. I guess I never got the memo. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. It's when the DJ dropped my favorite tune. And the Britney song was on. And the Britney song was on. And the Britney song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Not in my head like yeah.
when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say, it's electric. You can't see it, it's electric. You gotta feel it, it's electric. Ooh, it's shocking, it's electric. Dig it up, mix it together with the bubble, with the melodies that moving like. You gotta know it, it's electric. Woogie, 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 that you can't hold it, it's electric. Woogie, 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 but you know it's there. Yeah, there and everywhere. I've got to move. I'm going on a party ride. I've got to groove, and from this music I just can't hide. Are you playing with me? Come, let me take you on a party ride. And I'll teach you, teach you, teach you. I'll teach you the electric slide. Some say it's mystic, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. You can't resist it, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. You can't do without it, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. Taking a miss somebody, she's a chicken, a feeling crowded, she's a moving around. Don't wanna lose it, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. But you can't use it, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. But you know it's there. Here, there, and everywhere. And I'll teach you, teach you, teach you. I'll teach you the electric slide. Woogie, woogie, woogie. You can't see it, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. You gotta feel it, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. Ooh, it's shocking, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. You gotta mix a Kelly with the bubble, not the quality. She's a moving now, she's so